Tensions rising between Washington and Moscow as Russia responds to President Trump's criticisms of Vladimir Putin that we just played for you right off the top there. The Kremlin says emotional overload led to the president lashing out at Putin over a deadly series of airstrikes in Ukraine. President Trump saying the Russian leader has gone absolutely crazy. NewsNation's Robert Sherman has the latest from the White House this morning. Robert, talk about a rare rebuke here. Are we seeing a shift in how the president handles Russia?
Well, publicly, that appears to be the case, Markie, as the president looks to push both Moscow and Kyiv to the negotiating table. The White House is growing increasingly frustrated with the Kremlin. The president has not been bashful about saying it.
I'm not happy with what Putin's doing. He's killing a lot of people, and I don't know what the hell happened to Putin. I've known him a long time, always gotten along with him, but he's sending rockets into cities and killing people, and I don't like it at all.
Just hours after saying that, the Russians carrying out what Kyiv is calling the largest drone attack yet of the war, including over 350 drones, according to Ukrainian officials. The numbers not independently verifiable, but the impacts seen across major Ukrainian cities, including Kyiv and Kharkiv. The Wall Street Journal reporting that the president is contemplating new sanctions against Russia in hopes of pressuring the Kremlin into making strides towards ending the war and accepting concessions. The White House neither confirming nor denying the reporting directly, but spokesperson Caroline Leavitt telling NewsNation, quote, "This war is Joe Biden's fault." And President Trump has been clear he wants to see a negotiated peace deal. President Trump has also smartly kept all options on the table. And by that same token, the president has also said he's not happy with the rhetoric coming from Kyiv and Ukrainian President Zelensky either, believing both sides are not doing enough to getting a solution involving peace. Markie?
And so, Robert, with all that said, what's the Kremlin saying in response to all this?
Well, you pointed out that one element here, Markie, is that the Kremlin downplaying some of the rhetoric, calling it emotional overload here. But the president of Russia, Vladimir Putin, also telling reporters and the public that he's leaving the door open for retaliatory measures of their own against the United States and the West as a whole. That includes looking into tech companies that are operating in Russia and, quote unquote, strangling them if necessary in the cases in which they would not be operating in Russia's interests and are instead operating in Russia to the benefit of the West. Markie?
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.